Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is a celebratory video. I have reached 50 subscribers. Thank you everybody who subscribed and liked my videos. You are making this so much fun. In honor of 50 subscribers, today I'm going to be picking an American Lock Series 50. This is an older style American Lock. I don't even know if they make these anymore. They might. That one you might have to look into for me. Um, American Series 50, they're all steel. And let me get the key here. I'm going to go ahead and pop her open. Works beautifully. I don't know what's in this one because this one doesn't have a screw. It's a rivet. Before they would do screws, they would actually rivet this piece in there so you couldn't actually gut it apart unless you drill that rivet out, which what we are going to be doing today. If I get this picked open for you guys, I'm going to go ahead and drill that rivet out. I do have a extra screw and bolt that I can put back in this lock, so I'm not too worried about that. And we will find out what's in this thing together. So enough said, let's pick this open for 50 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get it in here. There we go, get a nice setup. That looks pretty good. First of all, let's take a look at this bitting. Let's get that bitting shout out. That's interesting. So a lot of deep cuts on this key right here. Like that looks like number 3 is a 0 cut, and then number 5 is not too close behind. So I think I only really have to worry about these top two, and then play around with these 3 here. So like just barely touch them. So keep that in mind. Since I already have the key, I can kind of, take a look at the key just like everybody else and kind of determine what kind of picking I need to deal with. All right, so enough said, let's pick it. All right, we got our setup here. There we go. I think that should be okay. I'm going to use top of the keyway, which is my favorite wrench style for Americans. They seem to have more control over the keyway, especially when you're playing with like mushrooms and spool pins, serrated pins. You're going to want to have that control to like get yourself out of deep sets and get it in there. So let's see what I can do. All right, make sure camera's not going to focus on my finger. Excellent. All right, we're going to just very light tension on it and go through the stack. Nothing on 1, 2, 3. I got a little bit of something on 4. Let's go ahead and I think I got to click on 4. Here's 5. A slight click on 5. A little more on 4. A little more on 5. A lot of things that I do when I pick is if I find a binding pin, like let's say I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's say number 3 is binding. I usually don't start back over after I get that one to set. I will actually play around with the pins next to it. A lot of times for me, those pins are the ones that are binding next. So if you noticed, I went from 5 to 4 to 5 to 4 again until I got a little bit of a movement on the core there, and then I'm going to say I'm done with those. And then by looking at that key, I'm going to ignore number 3 and start back on 1. And I don't think I got anything on 1 yet, but I feel like something on 2. Gotta click on 2. Let's go back to 1. I do feel something on 1. I think I set 1. Let's go back to 2. That was a click. That was a tiny little click on 3. And I think I dropped something back here. Let's see, let's go back to 5. No. I feel like 4. Oh, maybe not. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, that was a click on 2. 1, and there it is. A very beautiful open. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to flip this around and we're going to drill out that pin right there. There we go. Let's see if I can get a good view of that. Yeah, kind of like that. And I'm just going to use my hand drill. And I guess I can't really do this without getting in the way of the camera. Let's get a better spot. Maybe if I come up like that. A little better. All right, here we go. And this is just a regular drill bit. These are just aluminum. There's nothing too special about them. And you'll kind of feel, you'll feel like something like that. So you kind of want to play with it just a little bit. There we go. And I think I might have gotten it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, oh yeah, you can see how this is already fallen out. So let's get a screwdriver and kind of pop that down. Will this fit? There you go. There you go. So this is that rivet that I'm talking about. I just drilled the top of it off. I didn't damage this, one, because this is steel, so the odds of me actually hurting that too badly is slim to none. All right, so let's get that core out and see what we got. All right, we got a pinning tray here. There we go. And then I'm just going to grab this guy. Yep. Pick him up. Get him out of there. There we go. This guy did need some tender loving care, it looks like. A little bit of cleaning. Will he just fall out? He will. All right. I do have the key, so I'm just going to go ahead and lock it back up. And then we're going to get that circlip off with my handy dandy tiny screwdriver. There we go. Out of my way. So I'm guessing it's full of serrated. Like, I didn't really feel any spools, although there was barely any picking on this one, to be fair, because very low cut pins. So chances of spools in those low cuts are very kind of slim, because there's no point in putting a spool in something that low, because you're just going to click it up and you're done. All right, let's get the key back in there. Turn it. Get my handy dandy follower, and out we go. Here we go. All right. I do see some serrations in the key pins. Let me see if I can get a better shot. There we go. And let's see. There's one. Nice serrated key pin right there. 2. Again, serrated. 3, a nice long serrated key pin. That was the 0 cut. Another one, and there we go, right there. All right, so just a bunch of serrated pins. Where's my tweezers? There we go. And I'm going to see if this number 3 actually was a 0 cut or if it was just so close. Okay, not quite a zero cut. You can still see there's a little bit of a lip. So I did have to, play with it. I did have to push it up just a hair. But you can kind of see, like, there's no point of putting a spool pin right there because you would never actually hit the spool feature. So my chances, or my guesses are these are all just serrated pins. Well, maybe on these two might be spools because they're a little deeper. There we go. I'm going to set him right over here. And let's see what we got, guys. All right, we're going to start on pin 1, and it is a serrated pin. Pin 2, another serrated pin. 3, I could have guessed, a serrated pin. We're going to go to the back. Make sure I'm staying in the camera here. I don't want to. Here we go. Number 5 is a serrated pin. And number 4, a serrated pin. I could have guessed that's what it all was by looking at the keys. And let's get those, there we go, springs out of there. Oops, they kind of jumped everywhere, didn't they? Let's put you there. There. There we go. Ooh, don't fall now. Don't run away now. There we go. These are all the basic American, I think, what are they, copper springs? No security features, no steel pins or nothing like that in this lock. There's the Bible. Nothing's been enhanced on the Bible. And then I'm going to see if I can get a good shot with some light. There we go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A 5-pin American Lock Series 50 for my 50 subscribers. Nice. All serrated pins, everything. Fun little pick. But alright, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this guy back together. Put him back in my collection. You guys all happy picking. Again, like and subscribe. And have a good day.